Yeah, I'll just say just my growth overall as a person, not even a football player, but just an overall human being. From 18 to all the way to finishing my last game at 22. It's been a long journey, but just my growth as a person, that's the biggest change.
Jayden, you played obviously at Arizona State and LSU. You're a California guy. How would you feel if you had to play in the Northeast eventually?
Yeah, I'm gonna just be blessed wherever I hear my name called. It's a blessing, something that as a kid that I dreamt about from day one. Want to play in the NFL, want to be a part of this fraternity, dreams reality real soon.
How did you meet you?
Yeah, he's a great person outside of football. He's a hard worker, very competitive. So two competitive people going at it, trying to push each other to be better each and every day. That's my brother. I love him to death, and without him, I wouldn't be in a situation like this. It's pretty obvious. Slot fade, throw a fade ball down. Yeah, it was great. Obviously, going in there, I already knew Coach Antonio Pierce, but just overall meeting the whole staff, meeting everybody, it was great energy. Be able to just sit down and talk ball.
Who's your meeting like?
I can picture myself playing anywhere. So, obviously I have to not know him. I was at ASU with him, but not even just him, but just everybody. I'm just grateful to be in this position, this opportunity.
Jayden, you mentioned the competitiveness. When you run around, you take a lot of hits sometimes. I'm wondering, is that just part of your game with the competitiveness, or do you want to take fewer hits going forward?
Going forward, take fewer hits, but I'm just a competitive person to me. I always want to fight for extra yards. Being a little too greedy sometimes, but I was blessed, and God blessed me to be able to bounce back up.
Do you feel like you should be first pick overall?
I just want to go to the best situation. If that's the first pick, if that's the 32nd pick. I'm just blessed overall just to be here, and no matter where I hear my name called, I'll be happy.
What was the most unexpected thing going at you?
I won't say it was anything crazy. I was just able to go out there and just talk about with everybody. Talk about my life and, obviously the interview stuff. But it wasn't anything crazy that got thrown at me.
Jayden, what was your meeting like with the Patriots, and what was your impression of their new coaching staff?
It was good. Just be able to put a name to a face. Obviously, I know the names of these guys, so be able to sit down and just have human contact with them, talk eye to eye with them. It was just great to go in there and just really just talk, get to know them, and they get to know me.
Jayden, you mentioned that you want to go to the best situation. How challenging might it be to go to a place that isn't all that well suited for immediate success? If you're taking at the top of the draft, there's some teams that are up there for a reason. How challenging would that be for you?
I just feel wherever God puts me at, wherever I hear my name drafted, is the best situation for me. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna go to work, put my head down and work, I leave that up to the team for everything else. Obviously they seen something in me, so I'm forever grateful.
You talked to Joe Burrow about the process? What inspired you?
Growing up, my dad, he played football at Division I level. He coached me, so football always been in my hand. So he inspired me, and then, going from there, fell in love with the game.
I'm a big guy. I said before, we should be playing. I don't know that, so that's what
Is this what you envisioned?
that was piece of advice. I got it from my head coach.
It was very important. Just my journey overall to get to this point. I walked my journey. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade how I got here, how long it took, or anything like that. So when I transferred, I just wanted to go out and have the opportunity to compete against the best. The SEC, you play the best competition, the best football. So having that opportunity and be able to just go out there and just get better each and every day.
Did anything stand out while you're interviewing Washington?
With them, it was just how cool the whole staff was. Obviously, Dan Quinn, Cliff Kingsbury, all those type of guys. Just be able to sit in there and really just get to know people. You see them on TV, see everybody coaching, behind the scenes, so be able to go in there and just have a conversation with them. That's the coolest part for me.
Can you talk to Joe Burrow about this process?
I mean, from them, it's just be able to just go out there and really just envision myself if I do draft Chicago and stuff like that. And really, like I said, with all interviews, just be able to just talk ball. You know, you don't really get to talk ball with NFL coaches too often. So, you know, growing up, you know, you get to this point and it's finally real. So it's kind of a surreal moment for me.
What do you think of that competitive drill with the Bears and the putt or darts? Which one did you choose?
I didn't get put through that. No, I didn't get put through that.
What were your impressions of meeting Broncos?
Yeah, I mean, Sean Payne, obviously what he did in New Orleans, I was down the road, so, you know, a lot of people still talk about those days, but be able to see the offensive mind that he is, the guru, and just be able, like I said, sitting there and just talk football with everybody.
Hey,
Can you talk
Jayden,
to Joe
people.
Burrow about this?
And then, it was a great experience. Being able to meet someone.
Yeah, I mean, Lamar is a great player. You know, I don't like to compare myself to anybody, but there's some similarities in what he's doing. He's playing at a very high level, so you know, kudos to him. You know, he's the goat of this. You know, running and throwing. I'm just following suit behind. So, but to answer your question, okay, yeah. I would just say it's a time and place for everything. For me, it's, you know, it's an internal talk. You don't want to take a sack. You don't want to, you know, there's guys out there. Obviously, like I play against like Dallas Turner, guys like that are running very fast. So you try to tend to get away from those guys. So obviously, it's predicated. Everybody wants to run down the field. Maybe you can pick up an extra few yards. 10, 15 yards, but other than that, you know, it's an internal clock in your head. You go through progression, not there, you gotta either check the ball down or get out of there.
Hey, Jayden, so
Yeah, I would say it's just, like I said, it's a time and place for everything. The name of the game, you know, on offense, you want to stay ahead of the chains. You don't want to give the defense a chance to pin their ears back and come get you. So staying ahead of the chains. It is a quick decision. Obviously, another down the field, be able to check it down and be able to get 3 or 4 yards. That's a positive play. So little things like that, learning the ins and outs of the NFL game.
Jay, what do you think your rating in the new NCAA game was?
I don't know. That's a great question. Hopefully it'll be high. Hopefully I'm in it. So that's
Who do you think will be the cover?
I don't know. Maybe Coach Saban. You know, he retired and everything, so maybe him.